Hey guys, we've been talking a lot of very life stuff lately, and I thought, man, I want to do something lighthearted, so I want to talk about my dogs. Now, I don't know if y'all have gathered from my videos that I have dogs. I am a cat person. I am a cat woman. I've had cats all my life. I love cats. Love them a lot. And would have a cat right now. Two reasons I do not have a cat. First and main reason, last time I had a cat, she stayed out, I guess, went to the neighbors, and the neighbor kicked her in the head, and she died 3 days later. And that traumatized me quite a bit. Uh, so I quit having cats after that. And then when I moved to Arizona and I thought about getting a cat, my son-in-law and my little grandchildren are all kind of maybe allergic to cats. So we always had Milo, our little Italian greyhound. We brought him to Arizona with us. I thought he was going to die. Back in Missouri, when all the kids left home, it was just me and Dad and Milo. And I was like, oh my God, what if I lose Milo? So I heard this lady in the background at work say, when you gonna come and get your puppy? To somebody else. And I turned around to listen because I'm nosy like that, you know. And they were having a quieter conversation. I didn't hear anything past that. And I just yelled over, what kind of dogs are you trying to get rid of? Oh, she said something like, you better come over here. I've got to get rid of these puppies. And I'm giving you a good price. And I'm like, what kind of dogs do you got? And she goes, I got little Yorkshire Terriers. And I'm like, oh, really? How much you want for one? And she's like, $40. And I'm like, okay. She goes, I can't give you any papers on them because I don't know who their mama is. And that's a funny story, too. That's BB's story. And he came to us at 3.5, 4 months of age. Editing, soon to be editing me, realized that I touched briefly on BB's story. BB has a unique story. I was working in a call center, and one day I hear in the background, I had Milo at home, and all the kids had left. And it was just me and Dean and Milo. And I heard a lady asking about BB, and went to pick him up. I told Dean, I was like, I'm going to get a puppy. He's like, no, you're not going to get a puppy. I said, I'm bringing a puppy home. And he's like, I don't want a puppy. And I'm like, I understand that, but I'm bringing a puppy home. And so I went and got a puppy. I asked for a little girl because I didn't want to call anybody a good boy with Milo. I only wanted to call him a sweet girl, little girl, and dress her in pink. That's what I wanted. That's what I thought I was getting. That's what I thought. It's what I had. She had a pink pillow, and her name was Bebe. Bebe, Bebe, Bebe. Oh, she was so pretty. She had a beautiful top knot. I mean, I just loved her for about 4 weeks. I had the most beautiful little Yorkie puppy with cute little bow in her hair, top knot, just sweet little things. She still had all her little puppy stuff. And my brother came over to visit us, and I was showing her off. Oh, this is so cute. And he goes, I just don't understand. I said, what? Oh my gosh, you guys, my brother was in an institution at this time, and he got a little slow on the go sometimes, but he caught it right off, and he's like, you trying to make your dog gay? I'm like, no, I'm not trying to make it's not even a thing, brother. It's not even a thing, Kevin. It's not a thing. And he goes, well, you got a boy dog, and you've got it all dressed in pink with all these pretty pink sweaters and pretty pink bows in his hair. He goes, I don't understand. I'm like, that is a girl dog. He goes, how you figure? I said, because that's what they told me. The lady told me. And he goes, no. And I said, and he squats. She squats when she pees. I mean, he goes, have you actually looked? Because I'm pretty sure that that's a little weenie out there. Yup. I picked that doggy up and I turned him around. Guess what? He went from a she to he real quick and from baby to BB because he already knew his name. He already was coming to that little BB, give me a baby, give me a baby. So we went from baby to BB and yeah, he was a girl for 4 weeks. I'll include some of those pictures if I can find them because they I'm sure they're all hard copy. I probably have to go dig. But yeah, beautiful little gorgeous Yorkie puppy on the little pink pillow. He was just adorable. Not a girl. And you know what? The funny thing is he is all boy. He is all boy. He rolls in the dirt. He is the rowdy little craphead. I love him so much. He sleeps with Mama every night. He always starts up by my pillow or on my pillow, and he has to get all these extra cuddles, and then he goes and sleeps at the foot of the bed. It's his thing, and if I touch him, he will get off the bed. He does not want to be touched when it's bedtime. Licky Lou, on the other hand, she likes to get up and snuggle under and over. I mean, she's all over. And then she wants to go get in her own little blanket situation and go to bed. Right now, Roxy is not reliable for potty training, so she sleeps in her crate, which I hate for her because she can't be upstairs with us in our bedroom because we go to bed. It's our thing, you know, we all go to bed. And she's not there yet. She will be. Bye. And he's been Mama's baby boy since. And he is 12 years old. And we got him so that Mommy would not be alone when Milo decided to kick the bucket. But Milo rallied. The new puppy in the house, he's like, man, I'm not going anywhere. Don't give up on me, Mom. So he rallied and he came to Arizona with us and he enjoyed the last year of his life being warm every time he went outside, not having to worry about snow and ice. And I think he lived a pretty good life. But BB has been Mama's boy. And, you know, I'm not very active. And he's very active all the time. Run here, run there, want to play. So I thought I'd get him a companion. And that's Licky Lou. She's a rescue. I went on Craigslist. I was looking for free or cheap, cute dogs that appealed to me. And the first thing I saw of Licky Lou was her big, beautiful eyes and those ears. And she was sweet. Went to look at her and see if she was a fit with BB. Her and BB touched noses and everything seemed to be fine. I knew that Licky was going to be my dog when she kept sitting on my foot, and then right before we left, she went over and peed on her owner's foot. So I knew that Licky wanted to come home with me. So Licky and BB are not friends. They are house companions. They are both only dogs in a house with two dogs. I don't think they really care anything too much about each other. They don't sleep next to each other. They don't pal around together. The only thing they share is water dish. That's it. It's the only thing. And me. They share me and their dad. They just are not companion dogs. They just don't care for it. And, you know, being me and the challenge that I am, I thought right before hip replacement would be a good time to add to the mix. And so these small dogs are great. I love small dogs, but I was not raised with small dogs in Missouri. I grew up rural, which means I grew up in the country. I lived out in the country, always in the country, and we always had big dogs, shepherds, and I think some Dobermans. My uncle raised pit bulls for a while. I love dogs. I love big dogs. How I got mixed up with all these little dogs, I don't know. Anyway, the opportunity came to me that I could have myself a big dog for free. In the breeds that I love, only they're mixed together. And so Roxy came to us a couple weeks before I had my hip replacement. And it's been challenging because she is so high energy and your girl is so low energy. Even after a full day eating, I weighed in 5 pounds lighter between therapy and taking care of Roxy since my grandchild left. She keeps me so busy because if I don't want her to eat the little dogs, I got to play lots and lots of fetch and chase with her. So she is very high energy and very busy. Right now she's being punished because she keeps picking on the 12-year-old Yorkie, who is the apple of my eyeballs and the roses on my cheeks, if dogs can be. He's my baby. So she is in timeout. I don't know if you can see her. I had to put the quilt up because she likes to stare at me. Right now she's probably staring at BB, who's on the other side where he's not supposed to be. Guys, my life is crazy. So she wants to play all the puppy games with the only dog who will give her the time of day. And that is only after I have finally convinced her not to be so bitey. When she gets carried away, it's the very first thing that comes back to her. Bite, 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 bite. And he is her favorite biting toy. You don't got no teeth? He don't got no teeth. He has no way to correct her. He tries to correct her, but all that is to her is, ha ha, you've invited me for more rough play. And he cries, and she goes in the crate. I don't know what else to do. I just don't know what else to do. She does not have the power to chill herself down and has not reached the maturity that the teeth doesn't come out first. Licky Lou, the little rescue dog, she don't take no shit. Again, Roxy, she do what she want. And she takes that as an invitation to give her more shit. How much shit will you not take? She's made Roxy yip a couple of times. But when I go, hey, because I don't want it to go on. I don't want Roxy picking on her. I don't want her picking on. She's defending herself. She's not really. Well, sometimes I think both dogs pick on Roxy because she's bigger. I know that if BB is mad and picking on trying to put Roxy in her place, Licky will come and back him up. And vice versa. If Licky is getting in her face and telling her, hey, this ain't how we do our thing, BB will go and try to back her up. He ain't got no teeth. He is very ineffective. Both these dogs, so ineffective for correcting this girl's habits. She's going to have some horrendous, nasty-ass habits when we finally can socialize again. And I'm not even talking about the pandemic. I'm talking about she had to have some special shots, and she has to have the follow-up shot when she's 18 weeks. Parvo is really rampant in our area for some reason, and I am not to take her out, like out of her bubble, man, out of her bubble. She's got a bubble. I okayed my daughter's dog, and so that's the bubble. And so we're going to go socialize with her a little bit because she got a big dog who's very mellow. Roxy is not mellow. How they said she was the perfect dog for me, I do not know, because she is not mellow. I said I need a little cute, chill dog. No, I didn't get that. No. She's not chill. But there are good things about that because she's the sweetest little thing. She's so gorgeous. And today she learned that she understood she was not food motivated. She can jump up on my chair and come and snuggle with me, which I thought was so sweet. I hate to have her in the crate, but she really doesn't know how to chill, and the little dogs need to be at peace. I don't know if you can see Licky. They need to be at peace in their own home, too. They need time to recuperate and nap. BB likes to spread out on his back and show all his business. He can't do that if he's worried she's going to come over and get him. Anybody else have these problems? Anybody? I'm going to include some pictures and snapshots of my dogs. I love them so much. Thanks for watching. Enjoy. They're so crazy around here. Help! I was able to teach them cooperative play with a couple of the longer toys, but sometimes she just gets a little rough. That's okay, Roxy, you're learning.